Only simps worry about female nature. Now guys, a lot of you in the manosphere red-pilled community have been lied to. You've been taught that in order to attract women, you need to somehow figure out exactly how they work and then over-fixate on that. Now don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place to understand. Yes, do your research, but once that is done, you need to get busy and build your fucking empire. None of these YouTubers or creators teach this. Instead, they continuously poke back to learning more on female nature, more on things to say, things to do, and that's all attacking the problem with the wrong solution, right? You cannot fix a problem from the same place in which it was created from. You're not going to attract more women by worrying more about female nature and how exactly to cultivate and gather them. No, motherfucker. Instead, focus your efforts on building yourself as a man, and organically, as this happens, women will come. I promise you guys. Do not fall back to those degenerate traps, because you, my friend, are not a simp.
Hi everybody. In the present video, we will talk about the brain science of female nature. In the event that you're a man, odds are you're hoping to work on your state. You're hoping to work on your solidarity. If you've at any point been unloaded, crushed, undermined, fatigued, or consumed by past connections, this video is for you. The greatest inquiry that I get posed endlessly time and again is folks say, "I'm so great to ladies, I'm such a solid match. See me, I'm such a solid match. I'm a particularly pleasant person. I'm a hero. For what reason am I not picked? What's going on with me? I'm so great to the ladies. I treat them so great. For what reason am I not picked? Indeed, here's one thing I can tell you. I live by this statement. What checks out in your mind as a person for what you actually think ladies ought to be drawn to won't ever check out in that lady's heart. Actually, results with ladies come when you quit minding and attempting to grasp ladies. You might want to let yourself know you're a major resilient man, well prepared to be blown away. Results accompany your own self-advancement with your manliness. Attempting to comprehend ladies resembles a lot of turtles endeavoring to figure out how to be a frog. They're not going to in light of the fact that that turtle isn't a frog. They can make an honest effort, however, without much of any result. Results with ladies possibly come when you really quit minding. We have a lot of lions endeavoring to sort out a tiger's thought process. It doesn't work, and that implies you need to focus on your male nature and what makes you feasible, what makes you alluring. In all actuality, men today are more centered around chicks than they are on their own manliness. What's more, to that end, they won't ever figure out the brain science of female nature. Why do you want to know why ladies like champs? This is on the grounds that those ladies can detect that that fella is on his male nature. He is centered around himself. He is centered around what it is that he needs to achieve with his central goal, with his motivation, and with his vision. Without legitimate application, I could give you everything and wouldn't do anything for you. You'd be in precisely the same boat. So what you genuinely need to do is you need to take data, channel, and apply it in your life. All in all, assuming you need the genuine progress that you want, what would it be a good idea for you to turn into? I will give you a little tip. You need to turn out to be full stack. This is what this implies. Ordinarily, folks watch different substance makers. You've heard this previously. You can be categorized as one of two classes, alpha seed or the beta need. The full stack man can fill the role all around shape and structure. The full stack man is everything. I will tell you the best way to be a full stack man, how to set it in motion bit by bit. Number 1, the alpha seed side of enchantment. The alpha seed side of hypergamy. For what reason do ladies pursue and long for the alluring terrible kid, the buddy with muscles, the man who rides a bike, no matter what? Picture the person to you that you'd like, the alpha seed side of things. Allow me to let you know something. There is no substitute on planet Earth for building the body. For those of you who are dismissing your well-being, for those of you who are disregarding your wellness, for those of you who are ignoring your bulk, your muscle development, your solidarity, and your power, you need to see exactly the amount you're messing yourself up. One of the ways of drawing in ladies is to really look appealing. The best way to look appealing is to get your body in the gym center. Everyone needs to be alluring to their desired partner to draw in. There is not a viable replacement for looking solid. There is not a viable alternative for a V-tape of body. There is not a viable alternative for well-defined abs. Any man who will go set forth the effort can get these things. Everything you need to say to yourself is that muscle is significant. Muscle isn't simply a look. Muscle isn't simply a strength of force, a figure of force. Muscle is an outlook shift in devotion. I have never met a man who constructed his body and was seriously lacking. I've never met a man who constructed his body and didn't have the things in that frame of mind as penance, reason, commitment, able to adhere to an arrangement, doing awkward things, forfeiting his time and his energy when he would rather not do. That is hard. A certain body is a strong mind, and a strong mind is a strong body. In this way, whenever you've fabricated a muscle of some kind, when you're in the gym, when you're working out, you need to comprehend that you need to track down a particular look. Isn't that so? Some of you could call it a terrible kid look. Yet it doesn't make any difference whether you're the demigod or whether you're the buddy who's jacked with a facial hair growth and a wool. You need to track down a look. There's an explanation the greater part of men who get into going out to bars or clubs ace an outfit. They make consideration since ladies like consideration. They had a flash partner that with mental authority. This is an edge. At the point when you foster this alpha look or this terrible kid look, or you make a persona, you create a model for yourself. You need to comprehend that enticement in addition to outline is control of your desired result with regards to your own capacity to talk, connect. This is overwhelmingly significant to ladies with regards to long-haul steadiness. At the point when they see things like the funds, achievement, reputation in the business. At the point when individuals are offering you recognizable credit, and you're acquiring that consideration that makes that lady take a gander at you and go, I found a victor who is getting by and flourishing. On the off chance that you can dominate both of these, you have turned into the person who is now a full stack all-around shape and structure. This is precisely the exact thing ladies are searching for, the person who can do everything. Some of you may be saying that is absurd, that I need to dominate everything while the girl that I'm keen on doesn't need to dominate anything. That is not the point. When you really do put both of these bits of the riddle together, you have one thing that the vast majority of fellows never have, which is choices. Different ladies are currently going to be keen on you, and you're coming from the purpose in being the selector, and in addition to a person pausing, seeking divine intervention to be chosen. There's a very surprising mentality shift that accompanies this. To close the thing that I'm attempting to get across through this video, a man who drives her mentally is more appealing than a man who can't. Why? Because the brain controls her fascination levels towards you. How about we take a gander at this more profound? Some of you could say this is clashing. It doesn't matter to me what you think, and I couldn't care if you believe it's dumb, because I will default back to my unique statement. What seems oak in your mind for what you accept or what you think, or what you maintain that a lady should be drawn to, won't ever check out any lady's heart. The motivation behind this video isn't for you to attempt to legitimize things, yet it's for you to acknowledge it, to simply take a gander at it and say, that is the way things are. If you can do that, you can win. All in all, how would you make the enticement? How would you really win mentally? How would you have lead over her feelings in a good manner where she needs to accompany you? I check out 3 things: secret, interest, and charm. In the event that you're a man who can make and order secret, interest, and charm in your life in all ways, shapes, and structures, she needs to effectively rethink to trust that she is the best one for you. You are the person who will win and dominate all fronts of enticement. You will be more quiet, you will be more in stream state. You will see that when you visually connect with a lady, you can really draw her, and directly through the setting of your discourse, secret, interest, charm, you are closest companions. At the point when you've made this excitement, when you've made the enticement, this allure, you need to now have the option to uphold this with true worth. In the event that you do this, you can keep the young lady snared as long as you wish. If you can uphold it with true qualities, for example, edge or things like funds and monetary security, or things like a F-boy disposition, some kind of highness, your persona, some kind of certainty, she can't leave since you can't be recreated. The motivation behind why she can't leave is on the grounds that she doesn't realize that she can supplant you. If you can dominate these things, you have mentally dominate female nature. In the event that you have come to the furthest limit of this video, you truly have 2 choices. Choice 1, you can continue to walk the minefield without help from anyone else, or choice 2, take on this full test of dominating these elements with the best aides, the best tutors, the best emotionally supported networks, and the best individuals in your corner to really get you unshakable achievement. Folks, hit the like button, remark, and subscribe. We will see you in the next one.